Hey girls, it's Jess here from Ruby Ribbon. I wanted to take a few minutes and show you guys what the different styles are, what makes our Cami so special. Many of you have already tried camis and shapewear and different things that promised you a lot of things that maybe did not deliver, or weren't very comfortable. So I want to show you some things about Ruby Ribbon and why ours really does hold up the promises that it sends to all of you and what makes them a little bit different than everything else. So Ruby Ribbon has 5 levels of support and shaping. Level 1 is lingerie. No lift, no shaping, just pretty. It's really, really pretty, but it's not going to offer you a ton of support. It's just meant to be real comfortable, okay? Level 2 is called second skin. Second skin is going to offer you some really light support. It is wonderful. It feels like you're wearing nothing. If I could reach anything through the screen and have you guys feel this, it would be second skin because it literally feels like you're wearing nothing. And that one does start to offer some support. Perfect for A to C cups. Perfect support for A to C cups. If you are a little bit bigger, like me, you could still wear second skin, but you're gonna probably want to crisscross the straps in the back to give yourself that lift. And it's got smoothing fabric throughout. It's not shaping, it's just incredibly comfortable. Level 3 is going to have really, really nice lift, and it's going to have smoothing fabric, so no shapewear in it, just nice and comfy again, but really great lift with it. Level 4, you're going to have excellent lift, and that's where we're going to get into some shaping panels. These are not going to squeeze you to the point where you can't breathe like some of the other brands of shapewear. I promise you that, and I'll show you why. Level 5 has just a little bit firmer hug to it, and it's even got extra lift with an added shelf bra. So let me show you these things so you can see what I'm talking about. I'm going to start with level 4. Level 4 and 5 are our best sellers. Most women that come into this do like a little bit of a hug around them. They want that little bit of shaping. So that's where I'm going to start tonight, and I'm going to start kind of work our way through. So we have a cami for every woman, but no woman is going to fit into all of our camis perfectly. It's just how it is. We've got lots of different sizes and styles. There's something for everyone, but I don't fit into every cami, and neither does any of my friends that I know. This one here is called Original. This is a short torso cami. Torso length is a big reason why you kind of have a couple to choose from, but you probably aren't going to fit the whole length. I have a very short torso. How we find that out is you're going to put both hands on your belly, right underneath your bust, and stacked on top of each other. If your belly button is below your second hand, you probably have a long torso. If your belly button is right at the bottom of your second hand, you probably have an average torso. And if you're like me and your belly button sits like at the middle finger of your second hand, you probably have a short torso. I just have not much torso here. I'm very short. I'm 5'2" and a short torso. So, and another way to look at it is kind of how do your shirts fit? If your shirts are always long on you, always, you're always struggling with shirts being too long, you probably have a short torso. If shirts are never long enough and they're always too short on you, you probably have a long torso. So Original is kind of a short torso cami. This is my favorite. It is the first one I ever purchased. This one is the one that I call like my spirit cami. I just love it. I can put it on anytime, any day, and I just know I'm gonna feel so comfortable all day long. So with our camis, if you'll notice, this is not lined. It's kind of floppy, right? Looks kind of silly. We don't line our cups because we want our cups to stretch to be able to fit you where you're at. So I can fit anyone from a 32A to a 50P. You heard that right, Elemento P. And how we do that is we made our molded cups very stretchy, very supportive, but very stretchy so they can meet a woman where she's at. So we call these molded cups. They are thin, they are not lined, so you're going to want a protection plan, which I will show you in a few minutes. This panel here gives you separation. So you get 2 girls instead of 1. I know many of you have went to sports bras because you're sick of pulling up your straps and you're sick of adjusting all day, and you went to a sports bra because it was better than a bra, right? But you got the uniboob. I had done that too. So With this, you're going to have a little panel here in the middle, and that's going to give you back nice contour. And you're going to get 2 girls back. It's amazing. This one is the only one that has this little bit thicker padded strap. This one, like I say, it is meant for shorties. It has a very short adjustment here in the back. This is as long as it gets. That's its short position. So not a lot of adjustment there. It really is meant for kind of a specific torso height and a shorter amount through here. I mentioned shapewear. Some of you probably cringed when I said the word shapewear because you've tried it before and it's real uncomfortable, and by the end of the night you're ready to get that sucker off. I've done that too. With these, we have shaping panels, and then we have a release point. And then I'm gonna put this hanger. Then we have a release point, and that puppy stretches. So you can put this on in the morning when you're probably at your thinnest, and then you can eat a cheeseburger at lunch, pizza for dinner, and have ice cream for dessert. I'm not recommending it, but I'm saying you can. And these are gonna stretch with you throughout the day, and you're never gonna feel squeezed in them, which is amazing. It's kind of 360-degree variable support, so it gives you support where you need it, and it lets you breathe where you need it. So we've got shaping panels in the front and in the back, so it's going to smooth out all this back here. It's going to smooth out your tummy. It's going to get rid of those love handles, and it's just going to make you feel so good in your clothes. You're going to find clothes in your closet that you haven't worn in a long time, and you're going to put them on, and you're going to be so happy with how they look on you now. I've done that too. All right, so this is original. This is, again, is our short torso cami. This is meant for a large cup. This one is here. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. Another question is, are they going to roll? And I'm going to tell you, they're not going to roll up and they're not going to slide around. This one's almost hard to see. I'll show you on a different color. There is a medical grade silicone band, non-allergenic, along the bottom of it. You're going to put that silicone band on your skin, under your undies, and the warmth of your skin is going to heat up, and it is going to keep that silicone in place all day long. You're not going to touch it. It's amazing. Original is always going to come in black, white. This is pale. Always going to come in black, white, and pale. And then we do have fun seasonal colors depending on the season. So we've got a couple right now, but just for the purposes of keeping this video so I can have it for a long time, I'm going to talk about our all the time colors, and we can talk about seasonals when you're ready to order. Okay. Next up is Pinup, and that is actually the one I have on right now. I'm going to actually just show you mine because this is a kind of a timeless color. Pinup only comes in seasonal colors right now. It doesn't have a static line. This one is all black, and if you can see here, there's a pretty little lace detail just at the top there. This one's kind of the sexy one. There's a little lace detail along the back, and then there's a little lace detail along the silicone band on the bottom. So this one's called Pinup. This is kind of like the little bit sexy one. I really love it. This one is for an average length torso. So this is about the longest one that I can get away with wearing before it starts to maybe bunch up a little bit in kind of funny places. But it's going to have those same molded cups that we talked about. It's going to give you contour, so you get 2 girls and not one. It still has that silicone band on the bottom, and I'm going to show you the magic right here. So this is me. I did have pizza for dinner today. I went to happy hour with friends, and I did have pizza and a drink. So here we are. I carried 2 babies. I am 37 years old. I do like to exercise, but I also like to eat tacos. So this is where we're at in life. And I'm relatively proud of my body and what it lets me do. But I do like it when it's all smoothed out, and you know, I don't have the extra little fluff here hanging over. I do have a party trick I can show you guys. So I have 5 fingers here on each hand, and I can hide a pinky under my roll. That's something, huh? And I'm not like pushing it in, it's just sitting there hiding. So I've got 4 fingers, 5 fingers, 4 fingers. So I can hide pinky under my roll. So there's that. I'm going to tuck this guy back in. And remember I told you I want that silicone on your skin, under your undies. That's the hardest thing to do on a live video here. So I'm going to do my best to get it all smoothed out and flattened out. I should have worn different color pants so you can really see the difference. But when I get everything all set back in, you'll notice I don't have any fluff hanging over the top here. I don't have fluff over the sides, and watch my fingers. I've got 5 fingers, and I still have 5 fingers. There's nowhere for them to hide. It's all just smoothed out. I didn't lose a pant size. I didn't like do anything crazy, but it's smooth now, which is amazing. So there's nowhere for anything to hide. And that's why all my clothes fit better. And that's why I'm so much happier in all my shirts and my tops, because it's just smooth underneath. It looks like I lost some weight. I didn't. It just smooths it out. So that is Pinup. Like I say, Pinup doesn't actually have a standard color, but this one does happen to be all black, and we do have fun seasonal colors in this one all the time. All right, get the shirt back on here. Next up is going to be Athena. Athena is so pretty. It is a matte fabric. A lot of our fabrics are shiny. This one is a matte fabric, but it does have a satin trim and under the bust here. So this one is just really pretty, really classy. Girls just love it. I forgot to mention, all of our camis except the original, you can crisscross the straps in the back. So it's got that little guy there you've all seen before. You can crisscross your straps. That also gives you extra lift, as if we didn't get a good enough lift from it. Without that, you can crisscross your straps and get a little bit more. So this one doesn't really have that panel in the middle, but it does have a nice deep V, which gives you great separation and contouring. Everything still stands true. We've got those shaping panels. We've got the release points. I wonder if we can see the gripper on this one better. Not really. I need a different color. Athena is a bit smaller cup. I'm going to say A to D cups really like Athena. If you're much bigger than a D, you can wear it for sure, but you might need to do a little bit of manual stretching to the cup to get it to learn where your body needs the curves and where your body needs the stretch. This one is a little bit longer torso as well. This is Athena. This one always comes in cream. This is cream, and it does have fun seasonal colors. Next up, we're going to do lace. Lace is our top seller. Now, I told you we were in level 4. These are all level 4s so far. So everything I've shown you so far is a level 4. This one is lace. Lace, you can see a little bit larger blown out cup here. So this is that one that's you want to be a good solid B and up. C and up is even better. Up to a P cup. This one has just a shallow V in it, and it's got a really pretty lace detail under the bust. All of our lace is lined. So if some people don't like lace because it's itchy and scratchy, there's our lace on the back. They lined it for you, so it's not even going to touch your skin, which is lovely. This color is called Espresso. Lace is always going to come in black, white, pale, and espresso. This one gets 4 colors, and this one has the most fun seasonal colors. All the time there's seasonal colors of lace, and they are always so pretty. Let's see. There's a good picture of that silicone grippy band, so you can really see where that line is right there. That's what's going to sit on your skin, warm up, and keep that cami in place. This one, again, we can crisscross the straps in the back, and of course, you know, it's got those awesome release points. All right. I'm going to show you guys our essential line tonight. We do have a lot of extra fun things on our line. Our essential lines are just our tried and true. That's where you're going to find your spirit cami, that one that just fits you like a glove. The other ones, sometimes we need a little bit different sizing. So I always recommend my girls start with something on our essential line. We do have a wide variety. And then once you fall in love with your spirit cami, then we can kind of play around with some other styles. So, and I'll know where to size you on those styles. Now I'm going to go to level 5. Level 5 is called Ultimate. This one here has, it looks a lot like the original. It's got that scoop neck. It's got your large cup size. It also has a shelf bra on the inside for extra lift and support. So anybody who has really heavy, dense breasts, you are going to love the extra support you get from original. It's amazing. I have very heavy girls, and that shelf bra, I was nervous about it because I am 37 and I graduated high school in 2003. And if any of you remember that time in the shelf bra spaghetti string tank top, that was not cute. I had some quick flashbacks of that, and I was a little nervous about the shelf bra, but it has that same blown out fabric cup in it as does the outside. You're going to get great contour and separation with this. It just gives you extra lift and support. I would say I get about an extra inch almost of lift when I wear a level 5. Ultimate does have a wider hip to it. So you got to have curves, girls. Got to be a pear shape, an hourglass shape. You got to have curves because it gives you an extra 3 inches around the bottom for that hip space. So if you are narrow like me and you don't have a curve to save your gosh darn life, you're not going to want to wear Ultimate. But what you can wear that looks almost exactly the same is nursing. I have 2 children. They are 9 and 11. I have not nursed them in a very long time, but I wear my nursing cami because this one has a straighter hip to it. It doesn't have that extra hip room because I don't need it. So I actually, if I want to wear level 5 and I want my shelf bra, I am going to wear a nursing cami. Ultimate is always going to come in pale, black, and espresso. Nursing comes in pale and black. So, and again, it's fun seasonal colors. In Ultimate, we actually have quite a few right now. Nursing is just plain pale and black. I don't know. They might do some fun ones soon. But currently, it doesn't have seasonal colors to it. That is level 5. And now we're going to work backwards a little bit. Level 3. This one's a newer release. They got rid of our old level 3. It was not a hit with a lot of our girls, so they did discontinue it, and they replaced it with this one called Everyday Shape. I think this one's a hit, and I think it's going to stay in our collection for a real long time, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to, time will tell. So if it's well loved, it'll stay. If it's not, they're gonna go. But this one is called Everyday Shape. So far, everybody I know loves this one. I have gotten nothing but positive feedback on it. So level 3 does not have shaping panels in it. It just has smoothing fabric. So it doesn't have release points. It doesn't need them. It's so comfortable. I love it so much. It does have a little bit larger cup. I'd say B to D, double D is excellent in this one. It's got kind of a sheer panel in it. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty cute. It's got this nice seam for lift. You're going to get separation. And then it still, of course, has that silicone band. All of our camis come with a silicone band on the bottom to keep them in place. You can crisscross your straps in this one. And this one actually has what's called a pedal pocket, because we're going to talk about pedals soon. You can put a little bit of coverage in there because we talked about how thin these are. You're going to be able to put your protection plan right inside your cami if you want to. You don't need to, though. You can just put them on your skin. You're going to stay put all day. But some people do like the pedal pocket. So that one's Everyday Shape. It only comes in beige right now because it's so new. Now, level 2 is called Second Skin. This is that one that I told you if I could just magically teleport anything to you so you could feel how gosh darn soft this is, this would be the one. It is butter smooth. It has razor cut edges. The only seam that it has is just this one little one down the side. It's got the seam here for a little bit of lift. I think A to C cups, this is your cami. My mother-in-law says she will never wear anything but Second Skin ever again in her entire life. My daughter, who's 11 and just starting out, is wearing Second Skin. Lots of my friends who are a little bit smaller chested love their Second Skin. So this one's fantastic. Who else loves Second Skin? I do, and I'm not smaller chested. I love my Second Skin. I wear it all the time around my house. I used to say it wasn't enough lift for me to go out in public in it because I'm getting so much lift from my other camis. And then I did a side-by-side of my old bra and Second Skin, and it was the exact same amount of lift. So I guess it's enough because I used to go out in public like that all the time. But I do kind of reserve this for my lounging around the house wear. It is wonderful. And then again, you're going to get silicone band on the bottom. This one's called polka dots on the bottom. You can crisscross the straps. And so there's that. Most of them have a corresponding demiette. So demiette's the same. You're still going to get those shaping panels to smooth across the back. You're still going to have those molded cups. You're still going to get a silicone band on the bottom. Our demiettes are fabulous. I love them too. I honestly don't even know which one I wear the most. I think I wear camis all the time when I go to work because they're so supportive of my back. I have a job with fairly heavy lifting. I work in a hospital. I work in an ICU, and I'm helping patients out of bed who are too weak to get themselves out of bed, so I'm helping them. I get so much back support from my cami, so always at work I'm always in a cami. Around the house, a lot of times I'm in a demi. They're both fantastic. So this is the original. This is the corresponding to the cami. It does still give you a lot of upper back support. You just lose the lower back support with that. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say about that. So that is original. And then some of my camis are in another spot. All right, here is, oh, that's what happened. I put this one in the wrong spot. There we go. Okay, so pinup is a little bit different than the cami. So this one is a racer back. It's awesome. In the summer when I'm wearing lots of tank tops and lots of racer back type tanks, I live in this thing. It's amazing. It's got those large molded cups, and then it's got the racer back in the back. And this one again has a silicone on the bottom. Then we're gonna go to lace. This is my favorite demi yet. This is the one. I have a favorite cami and I have a favorite demi. This is my favorite demi. I just love it. Large cups, a little bit deeper V, pretty little detail around the edge of the V, gorgeous lace around the bottom, and that lace is where they hid your silicone. So, and the demis don't crisscross straps in the back, except for second skin, but so comfortable, so nice, fits me so lovely. I will tell you guys, your demis are probably going to roll about 1/4 inch at the bottom. It's just the way our stomachs sit when we sit down and when we move. It will roll a little bit. Mine actually has almost like a permanent line here. See that line right there? That's where it likes to roll. It does. It does not affect the function. I do not feel it. The only time I know that it happened is when I take my shirt off at the end of the day. Otherwise, I do not know that it rolled up. A couple tips to help that is when you put that on, when you see the models online, they all have their demis kind of low. You actually want to like tuck that bottom band up underneath a little bit. That will help the rolling. It should never roll a lot. It's going to roll that tiny 1/4 inch. So just know that. So that was lace. We also have an ultimate. And again, you're going to get that shelf front in there for added support. All the same features as the ultimate cami. And then we've got a second skin. This one comes in scoop necks and V-neck, so you kind of get to pick which one you like the best. They're both fantastic, and this is that really, really super soft. This bra, like, I will sleep in this all the time. I would actually sleep in any of our bras. I don't know another woman who says that she would ever sleep in her bra. I think most of us are like getting them off the second we walk in the door, if they're not off in the car on the car ride home. We don't like our bras. So this one is the one I sleep in often, but honest to goodness, I think I would sleep in any of them. A couple other things I want to show you guys really quick. My favorite items. We've got a lot of things to share, but I'm going to keep this brief. My favorite bottom is called the boy short, and this is fabulous under dresses. It is, oh, it's amazing. I live in Michigan. We have hot, humid summers, 90 degrees with 90% humidity. And you know what happens when you're wearing a dress and 90 degrees, 90 humidity? Like, get thigh rub. It's not comfortable. Nobody likes it. This takes that away completely. Everything is so smooth. It glides. It literally feels like I'm wearing nothing. No friction on the thighs, girls. So those are called boy shorts. I am wearing a pair of ruby ribbon jeggings right now. These things have stretch for days. They are so comfortable. I can stretch them out everywhere. They have an intimate band around the waist for a little bit extra tummy support and shaping. They do not stretch out. I can wear these for a few days in a row without washing them, and I will never get that like saggy bottom here that we get in some of our jeggings that stretch out throughout the day. These I can wear for days. They do not stretch out. They are wonderful. They come in black. This is actually our indigo. I'll find my black ones. Here's my black ones. So, I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but there is a little bit of a difference. So this is a really dark wash blue, and then there's the black next to it. So black and indigo are available pretty much all the time. We did have some fun white ones. So they come out with different colors here and there. That's most of our line that I wanted to show you guys. Please fill out the size form that is in this message, in this texting thread. When you get there, please, please, please fill out that size form. It is going to ask you for a few measurements. It is going to ask you for your cup measurement. So that is the biggest part of your bust. Bra on, unless it's super, super padded. A lightly padded bra is, or no padded bra is best. You're going to go right around, and you want to make sure that it stays straight across your back, because if it loops down as you do it, it's going to add inches on, okay? So you're going to do your cup. We're going to do your band, so right under the girls. You're going to do your waist, so the smallest part of your waist. Remember, I'm kind of like flat, flat, flat. I don't know that I have a small part, so I pick right around my belly button. And then you're going to do your hip measurement for me. So those are the measurements I need to get you sized to find your perfect custom fit cami. And these, I think I said, those molded cups, so they are amazing because they are going to fit you whether your girls are 2 different sizes. They are going to fit you as you change throughout the month. I know I change throughout the month. They're going to fit you if you lose or gain a little bit of weight. I know for me, a 10-pound weight change, I'm in a different bra size, and I got to rearrange my bra drawer and change it all up. With these, it is going to fluctuate with you. They say they support about a 40-pound weight change, which is pretty impressive. So if you're somebody who fluctuates in like 10 to 15-pound range, like I do, you're going to wear the same size cami the whole time, and you're not going to have to change sizes at all. So please fill out that size form, and I will respond with specific recommendations for you. I look at your torso length, I look at your height, look at your cup size, all of that to find your perfect fit. So I hope you enjoy the rest of this party. Bye.